Several years ago, I was walking into a large building in downtown Houston. Had a meeting with a VP that day. This gentleman I'd worked with in the past, and I had with me a proposal. He had called me, told me about the project, and I put together some initial pricing for him. I was bringing it over to present it to him. I was excited about the opportunity. As I walked into his office, he asked me to have a seat. Hand went down the table, and he said, "Russ, I'm going to tell you right now, I've actually had 2 of your competitors in here already." That took me by surprise. I really just have one question for you on this project. I need to know whether or not you and your team can deliver this fully functional in 2 weeks. A little time out. I sold managed services for highly technical infrastructures, which included servers and database clusters and routers and so forth. The project I was quoting would take approximately 8 weeks to complete. And so would everyone else that took this project on. "Russ, I need you to do this in 2 weeks. Can you do it?" I'll tell you right now, the other 2 vendors I've had in here said that they could. I wanted to give you an opportunity. We've done business in the past. That's why we're still meeting right now. What would you do? Do I play the role of the salesperson and say, "Absolutely, here you go, sign right here," and then I head back to the office and start beating people over the head and say, "Get it done, get it done, get it done"? No, we're not going to win any future business if we do that. I thought about it. This is what I did. I asked a question. Can you tell me why you need this in 2 weeks? He didn't want to answer right away, but then in the conversation it came out. It turns out that someone on the board of directors had promised to the rest of the board that we would have up and running a supply chain management system online by the time we had the next board meeting. Does anyone want to guess when the next board meeting is? 2 weeks. Here's how I responded. "Jeff, I'm not going to be able to do that for you in 2 weeks. Not for the type of quality that I'm looking for, and I know the type of quality that you're looking for. But let me tell you what I can do. I can have my guys implement an infrastructure that we'll have over to you in about 10 days. And your internal staff can load the software and get a prototype up and running, a portion of the infrastructure, so that by the time you have that board meeting, you will have a prototype that you can showcase to them. In the meantime, my group will continue to work on the actual infrastructure deployment, and within about 6 to 8 weeks, we will have the project up and running for you." He liked that idea, and I got the business. In sales, we all know that it is extremely important to ask good questions. I've been professionally selling for over 16 years, and today we're going to talk about how can we develop those good questions that we need to ask.